Hello and welcome to another update video about HBAR. Yeah, we are following the idea here that this could be a leading diagonal. I mentioned that yesterday. I just leave it at this wave count now. Yeah, yesterday I showed you another version of the diagonal, but I think this one seems to be the more reliable one. And we could now be coming down in this A wave of a wave 2. I showed you that yesterday already, and we have come down further since then, which is sort of at the moment according to plan, because ideally I would like it to play out according to this roadmap in an ABC structure. And the white wave count here, which is the bullish one, has a chance as long as the 4.4 cent level is not broken to the downside. However, I would say we need to be on the side of caution with this coin because it dropped a little bit too far here in June. Yeah, it dropped way below the 88.7 Fibonacci retracement of the move between the 31st of December and the 11th of February. That is often a warning. Yeah, while this might have been a 5-wave move up and while this might have been a 3-wave move down, it is always a warning sign if we break below the 88.7 fib anyway, even if we break below the 78.6 fib. Now this structure leaves a lot of room for interpretation because we have come down in a corrective structure. We're currently moving up in, well, what could be a diagonal, but it could also just be a WXY corrective structure. Nothing stopping this chart from developing some kind of a weird triangle or something. So from that point of view, I just say we need to be cautious. What I would have liked to see is an impulse to the upside from here, but it didn't have the energy to do it, didn't have the momentum to do it. Just gives the chart a bit of a weak vibe here. And I showed you in yesterday's video the potential of the yellow wave count to make a new bear market low. That would be confirmed below 4.4 cents. So I would pay attention to the 4.4 cent level. And at the moment, as long as we are moving in this price channel, or you could say ascending wedge, I think we're moving here in this A, B, C structure possibly. I mean, what could happen is that we come down now, obviously, maybe touch the trend line would be ideal. We've got the first Fibonacci level that is really relevant here, the 38.2 fib at 5.3 cents. Then we could get a B wave bounce that might even be relatively high and then a C wave down. So that C wave could send us to the downside. I would generally, what I think is more probable is a break to the downside of the structure, because these ascending wedges often do break to the downside. We've just had one on the optimism chart, which also broke to the downside. They just usually do, not always, okay? And that's why it's sometimes useful to wait for a breakout before doing anything, because these can carry on and extend until they really get exhausted. Or you're just range trading within this channel, but it's a fairly well-defined channel. And I would just pay attention to the orange support area. Yeah, this is typically the area where reward and risk are in a decent ratio, in a good ratio. What you need to understand though is that below 4.4 cents, new bear market lows are likely coming. And then you would also see a break of the long-term bullish support level on this chart, which is not great. On the flip side, if we see a breakout to the upside, it would have bullish implications, and it would, however, need a sustained break above 6.5 cents to assume that earlier than expected, this wave 2 already bottomed. Yeah, that's my update about HBAR. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.